Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Things I'm really excited about. I'm Kadeja, and this is a place where every week I jump in to tell y'all a few things that I'm excited about because the world has more than enough clickbait, rage bait content. This is just a happy place, you feel me? Alright, so first and foremost, we're getting into my girl Doechii. I'm so happy that she is just getting all the recognition that she deserves. As soon as I could, I tapped into her full project, Alligator Bites Never Heals. Amazing. The visuals and all of that really struck me. Her tiny desk was immaculate. All of the women with braids, her all-woman band, her DJ Miss Milan. Like, I am just in love with everything that Doechii is doing creatively. Something that really solidified me as a fan that I don't think a lot of people are hip to is Doechii still has 4 or 5 years worth of YouTube videos that talk about her creative journey.
That's what I've really been in a funk about. You know what? I do not allow myself to complain, but I'm going to complain right now. I'm gonna complain because, bitch, I want to fucking complain. I want to complain. Yes, I'm complaining. I want to complain. I never do it. I'm going to do it right now.
Really just a regular girl with a YouTube channel, y'all. You're watching this video from 4 years ago, knowing that where her journey is gonna lead her. It's just top tier and just makes you understand how authentic and genuine Doechii is. Alligator Bites Never Heals is one of my favorite albums that came out of 2024. My Apple Music replay confirms it. I'm excited that Doechii is getting everything that she deserves. And 2025 is going to be my girl's year. Next up on things that I'm super excited about is the Inevitable series by JCole.
Okay, if you're listening, what's popping? We've never done any type of thing like this ever before, so this shit is weird. Who are we talking to?
Who is this? What's poppin'?
Nobody. Shit just got hella weird.
So in late 2022, Cole, Ebe, and I sat down to record a little conversation. Ebe had found this old laptop in his garage that had all these old demos and unreleased songs and songs that we've come to know and love from Cole. And we started playing them for each other, which conjured up all these amazing memories that they'd shared over the years. The good.
That was a big ass
I ain't gonna
moment.
lie. Even hearing it right there, I was like, oh shit.
The bad.
Cut that off. That shit trash.
And the ugly.
Do you understand we would not be having this conversation if this came out?
Oh no, it would literally been a wrap on my whole fucking career.
It would have been over.
So
Another one of my absolutely favorite artists. I go to Dreamville as often as I possibly can. Whenever he was on tour, I had to go see him. So hearing JCole coming out of his reclusivity and giving us this type of content was mind-blowing to me. Now, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. As soon as I saw that it was $10, I was like, Cole, what are you really giving us for $10? A podcast? This honestly is something I've never heard about, and I really am excited to see how many other artists are going to be doing something similar, because this audio series is just chef's kiss. Well, we all know that Cole is just a dynamic storyteller, so it's not super surprising that this is amazing, the way that he can paint pictures and put you in the moment. But understanding the journey and seeing how big he's gotten, how real he's always been, how he's always brought his friends with him was just a real treat as a fan. Deep dives with his friend Ebe and Scott, who is kind of like the audio engineer, but also seems like the director producer behind this. Sat down in 2022 to record this audio series, which is basically his career journey, starting from high school, how he got into music, to college, to his first set of mixtapes, to the come up and all that, all the way to being signed with Roc Nation, to doing 2014 Forest Hills Drive. So as of this taping, the last one comes out tonight. I am so sad because these episodes have been 2 hours long, y'all. So I kind of low-key feel like I'm one of JCole's homeboys. So with the audio series, Dreamville ending, it just really seems to hint that we are nearing the end of the era that is JCole. And me personally, as a fan, I'm sad, but at the same time, I completely understand. Boy rap has been in complete chaos for a while now. So having him leave and bow out of this thing is bittersweet, to say the least. But as a creative, I am so enjoying this like nostalgic road trip that he's got us on, between the Inevitable series to him dropping the 2014 Forest Hill Drives at Madison Square Garden show to, just the Inevitable app in general, just being like a community space for his fans to really like dig in. The 2014 vinyl releases that has been happening. I don't know what else J. Cole has in store for us, but I'm here for it, because my prediction is that next week after the Madison Square Garden show on Monday, we might get a tour. Please. He has so many people in line for the tickets that I hope that he kind of sees like the demand is there. If he takes Forest Hills Drives on tour, y'all, I have to go. Apple Music Replay has dropped, y'all, and I, for one, always love this time of the year just because I can for real be that girl that's like, oh, my music taste is better than yours. At the same time, it is. But, you can't say that too loud. Something that really excites me about the Apple Music Replay is how much I forgot how amazing these albums are. As far as like most replayed albums that I did not see coming, I had NxWorries, I had Leon Thomas, and I had Destin Conrad as some of my like standout people that I was not expecting to see on my replay, but their albums are freaking amazing, especially if you enjoy, I think it's called alternative R&B. It's not necessarily like crony R&B, but at the same time, it has a little bop to it. Destin Conrad, Leon Thomas, and NxWorries for sure had that type of sound on these albums. Last but not least, on this go round of things that I'm really excited about, Tyler just dropped an interview with Billboard. I, for one, had to tap in immediately after it dropped. He deep dives about his shock that Chromacopia was one of his biggest albums, 3 weeks on top of the Billboard 100s, but it was also his most vulnerable and honest album.
I'm so fortunate. Like 13 years in and my latest shit is my biggest, bro. That's rare. It's niggas out here that they first album is the only one that they get to perform when they go places. Like they have to use that as a marketing thing because that's the one people connected to the most, and kind of sometimes it might feel like the other shit's disregarded. So I'm like, bro, this album 13 years later, and this doing this, that don't happen much. So I'm over here sitting like, oh, I don't know anything. I thought I had a grasp on this shit. I thought I knew song structure and like, oh, all the kids are on TikTok. No one cares about lyrics anymore. I'm a boomer. And I'm like, no, this shit is turned. I don't know shit. Nigga, I'm so confused in like the most positive way. And I really love it. Like first week, number one was like, all right, cool, sick. Kind of figured it's been a while. Second week was like, oh, these niggas really listening. Third week was like, all right, what the fuck is going on?
He was really just talking about how surprised he was that people could relate to his vulnerability, which I think is going to continue into 2025 as you see more people becoming more raw and unfiltered with their content. And I don't know if that's just a shift in society. Like I feel like a lot of people are seeing, especially with the rise of AI, it's like people are trying to see through the bullshit and get to the raw, and he's talked about how this particular album was just him talking about the things that he was going through and discovering about himself, and how completely honest that is and how that connects us as humans. Chromacopia is another one of my favorite projects that dropped this year. Tap into that interview if you haven't already. Billboard did an amazing job as far as editing as well, but Tyler needs to do more interviews, please. But this one is like a quick 12-minute interview. However, it still gives a lot of depth and understanding as to where he is in life as far as dropping a great album and also what's next in his career. It really made me think about like, how can I make sure that I am being as completely raw and real in all of my content, because that is what binds us into this creativity thing. Not to just continue to harp on this whole Drake and Kendrick situation, but I think that's the bigger conversations that we're having in hip hop and in music. Like, are people being real and raw, or are you just doing things for clicks and views? Are you real to this rap shit? No, but are you like really a creative that's about the culture and the people, or are you trying to get clicks and views? And I feel like moving into 2025, we're going to be seeing more and more creatives that are thriving at the top of the charts, like Doechii, like Tyler, like Cole. Oh, look at me. I did this is a whole series about people who are actually being authentic in their content. Oh my gosh. wow, is that what I'm really excited about? I suppose. I'm so excited about like real artists being seen and heard mainstreamly because of their creativity, because they're pushing the envelope. Period. Look at me. I ain't even planned that, y'all. That was just off the cuff. All right. So if you are also excited about any of these things that I tapped into today, drop them in the comments. Also, like, tell me what you're excited about this week in pop culture, entertainment, like music. Like, what are you feeling? All right. I'll talk to y'all next week.